It is true. Yes, it is true. The wild stallions are back. It is true, my friend. The wild stallions are back. They're back, my friend. Bill and Ted are back. Yeah, I'm busy this morning, man. I'm trying to take care of a lot of business before I go to sleep. Oh, of course they're really doing it. Everything's done. It's just production is the problem. When you caught and stuck in production, this is what happens. There is no generation gap. Do you think that Ted and Bill and Ted fans, they were stoners and potheads and people not going anywhere back then? They're the same people not going nowhere now. Believe me, there's potheads yesterday, there's potheads today. They're going nowhere. Thank you, NY Giants Pride. Now I'm gonna let you know and let you in on a little secret. I read the script. Shh. I know everything that's gonna happen in this movie. Everything that's gonna happen in this movie. Straight up. Party Time Excellent, that's the whole nother franchise. That's Wayne's World, which a lot of people think is a riff and a lift from Bill and Ted. Well, Dumb and Dumber 2, when it's just too far in between. They did two movies back to back that could work with a third one because you got to remember the story. See, if you follow the story, they can do this film. Remember, they ain't supposed to save the world. They're supposed to make the music that's gonna save the world and everything else. Their music is gonna save the world. They involve time travel. So if you remember Bill and Ted, it involves time travel. But now, since they're older now, time has passed. I haven't seen the other guy in nothing else since then. I've seen him in two movies. I've seen him in Bill and Ted, those two movies, and I've seen him in what was that? The one, the vampire movie, The Lost Boys. That's it. They're back for the third one. Now it's supposed to be called Excellent Reunion, but they also said the title and the script said uh, Face the Music. Bill and Ted's Face the Music. I think that's a terrible title. I think Bill and Ted's Excellent Reunion is a better name. Yep, George Carlin. Now, here's something else you guys probably didn't know, but we're going to say it and get it out of the way now. Okay, we're going to get this out of the way right now. Okay, death will be in the movie. Death will be in this new movie. Do you want to know the script? I'll tell you the script if you want to. It's up to me. It's up to y'all. If y'all want to hear it, I'll tell you the whole Bill and Ted, how it plays out right now. It is up to you. Still waiting on a response. All right, here we go. They said, go ahead and do it. Bill and Ted's Excellent Reunion starts off with both of the guys struggling to write music. Bill and Ted are struggling to make the world changing song that's going to change the world. They had the one hit record that was 30 years ago, which was in the second movie. And since then, they have not made the music that's going to change the world. So, because they was told this, it has haunted them. And their lives have become, they've become regular people, basically. They both have families. They have wives. They have kids. Bill has a wife and kid. He got a wife and kid. So right away they get the time travel guy back who comes from time and says, you guys got to do this, but and they're like, we got to write our song again. We got to get our niche back to write this music. So their whole focus is about writing this song, writing these music and getting back to the but in the meantime, they're destroying their own families to do so. They're ignoring their kids, they're ignoring their wives, they're doing all of these things, and they're focusing only on the music. So they get a visit from somebody from the future that comes and tells them, not only will you make this music to save the rest of the world, but you cannot forget your family. You must not just save the world, you got to also save your family. So of course there's moments of heart where the kids and the wife gets in there, and it's gonna be some scenes with death. You're gonna have a lot of cameos, a lot of comedy in this, but it does have heart in the end. So that's what the script is based upon. Now, let me inform you a little bit of something else. This is a script you've seen before in two films, Back to the Future Part 2. This is exactly the plot from the Back to the Future Part 2 and 3, or 2 in the continuation of 2. Marty was told to go back to the future to save his family. He wanted to be this great musician, but because of his ego and pride, he get in a car accident and he can't play music anymore. So he doesn't become the great musician he always thought he was going to be because he got in his own way. He couldn't walk away from a fight. So it destroyed his entire family because he was miserable for these decisions. So he has to go through all this whole adventure to find out he has to just let things go. See, here's the thing, it's about production. They would have loved to have made it years ago. They tried to get it made, they just couldn't get funded. And plus, FA, they already said that Adam Warlock wasn't going to be in the Avengers. He was going to be in Guardians of the Galaxy Part 3. I know that